WordPress website development, you all have learned that skill of building websites. So I would like to get started with the money making options. So you now have learned a skill, right? You possess that skill, and you all have to understand how do you make money out of that skill. Okay, so today's topic will be about how do we leverage our WordPress skills and make a passive income out of that skill. Okay, so eventually we are going to learn various kinds of skills. It could be performance marketing, search engine optimization, email marketing, or content marketing. So every time, whenever we are done with any specific skill, or maybe once we are done with all the digital marketing channels, we are going to discuss in detail how do we grab the freelance opportunities, or how do we make some revenue out of the skills that we have learned. Okay, so do you all see the screen, guys? Do you all see the screen? Okay, so I'll just come back. Perfect. Okay, so we were here discussing. So what I'll do is, uh, okay, yeah, how to make passive or active income out of WordPress website development skill. So give me a few seconds, guys. I'll just fix this issue. My computer is very slow. I may have to close a lot of tabs that are open on my computer. Okay. Okay. So now you all have learned the WordPress development skill. And do you know that you can make a lot of money out of this skill? There are different ways, not just the freelance option. We are going to discuss that freelance option as well. If you have to make some revenue out of this freelancing option, how do we do it? So how should you be bidding on the projects, and what kind of projects you should be bidding, and what kind of work you should be taking is one aspect, and which we are going to discuss in today's class. Okay, so I'll just get started with few simple things. Okay, what you should be doing. Okay, so now even before I speak the different possibilities or different ways of making money from the WordPress skill, I would like to hear from all of you. What will you do if you know WordPress skill? Let's assume you all have learned WordPress development, you have practiced it on one or two websites, and now you are confident that you know you can develop various kinds of websites on WordPress. What will be your first step in order to make some revenue out of it? Anybody can contribute here. Okay, what will be your first step if you think of making some revenue out of the skill? What are the possibilities? So I'll be happy to hear if you have something to speak about it. Yeah, Diksha, please. Sorry, not Diksha. It is Sri. Yeah.
Freelancing first.
Hmm?
Making website.
Yeah, you have learned the skill of building the website. Now, how do you make money out of the skill?
Freelancing first.
Freelancing is the only option that you are aware of.
Then work on the agency to
Okay.
make.
You will use the skills to set up your own. See, then you already have a business. You're just supporting your business. You're not making money out of this. Let's say you already have an agency, or you already have something else, and you're just using these skills to support your business. But is that skill really helping you forget about your agency, or maybe you must be into interior designing or something else? Forget about that. Now, purely using the skill. You don't know about the real estate. You are not into real estate. And now tell me, since you have a real estate business, you're going to utilize the skill for your business. You're going to develop a website using that. Now forget about that. You don't have any businesses. The only skill that you possess is WordPress website development skill. How can you make money out of this skill now? Anybody here knows online joinees? Okay, first tell me. So, if you have to make a passive income, let's say you're already working in some job, that is your 9 to 5 job or 9 to 6 whatsoever, you're already making some money out of it, correct? You could be happy with it or you may not be happy with it, but you are keen to make some income, extra income, correct? So, what are the possibilities or the different ways or methods of doing it? What is needed if you have to get some extra income? What is needed? No one knows about it. Skills, skills. Okay, so Girish and Raika are telling skills. Is just skills are enough? So I have lots of skills. I can develop a custom website. I can develop a WordPress website. I can do digital marketing and I do a lot of other things as well. I do consulting for various businesses. I build teams at organizations. But will I be always getting the work? Will that really assure me of getting the passive income? What is needed now? So skill is just one part, and the massive role is played by another part as well. Okay, that is marketing skills. You should be able to market your skill. You know WordPress website development. Perfect. Now, does anybody know that they have to get in touch with you if they have to learn the WordPress website skills from you? How will people get to know that you are super good with WordPress website skills? Correct? There is no way that people will see. It's just completely personal to you. You are coming here and you have learned WordPress website development. Probably only your family members will know that you are learning WordPress website development skill, correct? Or you are learning digital marketing skill, and anybody else knows about it, correct? Nobody knows. So now, just skills are not enough. You need the knowledge about how to market yourself and which are these marketplaces and how do you build traction for yourself. The third thing is how do you present or sell yourself. Marketing is one part. Marketing is building visibility for your profile. Probably it can happen just by registering a profile on freelance or elance. There could be hundreds of such portals including the just dial, or it can be anything. I know people, a lot of people who get lakhs of business every month just by being on just dial platform, just for website development, right? But when do people approach you? When do people approach you? So you have now put your profile on various platforms, freelance, elance, and when do people really approach you? You should also know the art of selling. Okay. Anyways, we are going to learn that as well now. Okay. Now all this is one part, and you should also have understanding or knowledge of how can you capitalize or use the skill to make revenue. It's not just about the freelancing. There are multiple other options. I'll quickly walk you through those options as well. Okay. So first thing, coming back. So now by owning a website, so what you can do is I'll just tell you. Okay. Okay. Or just let me put it as how to make passive income out of WordPress website development skill. Number one, build a website and register for AdSense. Okay. So, but this is not going to get you immediate returns. Or let us go by the order. Let us first go by the order of this one only. Freelance services. Okay. So you have learned WordPress website development now. Okay. You are very keen to get the job. Okay. So for that, what you have to do is the first thing what I suggest is First, let at least your network know about it. Okay, start conveying it to people, inform people around you, or maybe you put a status, I have learned this new skill, WordPress website development. Or instead of learn skills, see, people will not prefer to give the work to you. If you have put, I have learned the skill, you should not tell it that way, right? So putting the WhatsApp status is marketing, and selling is, instead of writing I have learned the WordPress website development skills, you can write as, now I will build WordPress websites for you, or I'm building WordPress websites at just 5k or 10k. I'll give you another scenario. Yesterday we were discussing this in the evening class. So there are people I know, so they are building 15 to 20 websites every month, and they are charging anywhere between 5,000 to 10,000 rupees for each website. And most of the times it's 10,000, it's not 5,000. Most of the times it's 10,000, and the small businesses don't mind spending 10,000 rupees. How is he getting this 15 websites work? And 10 websites and 10,000 into 15 websites is 1.5 lakh. He has a full time job, and every just he spares 1 hour or 2 hours of his time, and he's making 1.5 lakh of additional income every day. How is he getting this work first of all? See, this person also had learned the skills long back, but he never had done any kind of freelancing, and he did not know how to do it until unless he got this. He got this process and got started with the process. So what should you be doing if you know the skill? Okay. So my suggestion is freelance services. Checklist will be first, communicate it to your network or known people. Known people on WhatsApp, status, profile, social media posts. See, now just because my network got to know that I do digital marketing trainings, I do digital marketing services, I must have got at least 10 to 15 leads easily in the last 2 3 months. See, I never used to do this. I never used to put a status that I provide digital marketing trainings. The moment I has put, people started approaching me. Okay, so people started approaching me. So I have seen even the clients coming in that way, and most of the times we don't realize, and most of us know this as well, but we don't do. We are hesitant. You should not be hesitant to do those things. If you are doing, see, you are not doing anything wrong, right? Correct. If you think that's going to create a conflict with your employer, that's when you will have to think about it. Otherwise, there's no problem at all. Correct. Correct. So now this is a small thing, and this cannot get a lot of much business for you. This cannot get much business for you. The best thing that could get you business for you is, there are some activities, some other activities. So even before we get into those main things, what I suggest is, have your have your Google business profile and personal website to market or promote your services. See, these websites or marketing profiles doesn't take SEO expert. Or just look at this, how people are doing it. Freelance SEO expert. So now look at this. This person has put his own profile. You will see the Google business profile as well. Look at this. Krishna SEO expert Bangalore, SEO consultant, SEO services. And this person gets lot of SEO projects every week. Lot of SEO projects every week just by having a profile, Google business listing, that he has marked his location or office, whatsoever it is. Just by doing this, he gets lot of SEO projects. Not only this, you will probably see his website as well on Google. It has gone away now. Okay, and we will come back to all this as well. Now look at this. This is an individual SEO expert in India, hired best SEO freelancer, and his name Anand. Anand is his name. He gets business this as well. So first thing we understood, now you all are experts. Let's assume you all have learned the skill. Second thing what you should be doing immediately is you have to get started with something like this. That's when you will see business happen. See, after learning the skill, I won't be able to get the work for you. It's something that you have to create it for yourself. Correct? And we are going to discuss all the possible ways of getting that work to us. Correct? And third thing, if you observe the same, you will see the LinkedIn profiles as well. Ramesh, SEO freelance SEO expert in Bangalore. And if you click this fellow also gets business from this, right? So he did not go put the status, he did not go to his neighbors in the flat, he did not tell to anyone. He's silently doing whatsoever is necessary on the internet profiles, right? And just by having a profile like this person also gets the business, right? So a lot of people approach them. See, now this person is marketing himself, but we don't know whether he is capable of selling it or not, and what is needed to sell the product or service. We are going to discuss those things as well. Okay, so now these are not the only methods. We're going to discuss many more methods, and let's start documenting them. Okay, so have your Google business profile and personal website. I'll put it separately because we're going to speak a lot about Google business profile. And build personal profile or website. Okay, and then what else can be done? So create a LinkedIn profile with the key search terms related to your service, right? So one example is SEO freelance SEO expert Bangalore, and this guy has used those terms in his LinkedIn profile and he is getting his profile marketed. Correct? Now, what else can be done? If you observe this, you will see these people have registered on platforms like Upwork. This is Upwork, Fiverr, Truelance, Freelance for SEO. I don't know. This must be an individual website. Okay. So people per hour. There's so many websites. I'm not seeing Elance. Yeah, freelancer.in, Fiverr, right? We'll go through this one by one again. Okay. So now, how does this freelance websites work? Yeah, Behance is mostly for the design people, the graphic designers, the UI UX designers. They showcase their portfolio on Behance, Behance. Okay. Hire the best freelancers for any job, any job online. Okay, right? In fact, we hired 50 plus content writers from freelance in the last 5 years. Now we have stopped working with a lot of freelancers because of various changes in the domain industry, but we had around 50 freelancers whom we had all hired from this freelance portal, right? And we were developing at least 5 to 6 lakhs worth of content every month. Or now, who is grabbing that attention? Who is grabbing that work now? Somebody who has created that profile on freelance and who showcased their profile credibilities to us and who could chat to us and convey effectively about their portfolio and their work, everything, they grab the opportunities. And even now, there are people who are working with us continuously, and we take all these interactions over email, right? So, how many of you have heard of this portal? Not only this, there are many such portals, and I'd like to know how many of you have heard of these portals and how many of you haven't heard of this portal till now. Anybody has registered profile over there? Anyone has here profile on freelance, Elance, Upwork, Trulance?
I have tried this logo. Each company was asking.
Madam, we can't hear you, so there's a break, disconnect. Each company?
Can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah,
Um, I tried a few logo companies.
okay,
I was not that impressed with their designs, and I just kept quiet.
okay. So have you paid to them?
No, I've not paid yet.
Okay. So how did you finalize to work only with those few guys? See, there are hundreds of people on
I
freelance.
went through their website. I went through their all those whatever they had represent, and I went
No, but you
through
did
all their
not go to
briefing.
freelance, right? It's not from the freelance, right? You just Googled it and you found some people profiles and you started approaching them, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Huh. So whatsoever. So now the problem is you are telling that you did not find it that fruitful, correct? That you are not happy with the work that they have delivered. So everybody, give me 1 second, please. Hello, learn on side. Hello. अशोक से ठीक है आपको 10-15 मिनट में कॉल करो 1 आवर के बाद मैं क्लास ट्रेनिंग पे हूँ आपको 1 आवर के बाद कॉल ठीक है okay yeah so yeah you were unhappy about the work that they have delivered right that's a different issue madam that's a different issue okay so whether you are happy with their work or not happy with their work is a different thing so it could be because you could have found you could have not assessed their profile properly and assigned the work second thing you could have failed at giving the right requirements third thing they may not be experts or they would have not understood your requirements properly right or commercials may have not matched they must have tried doing something else or finally they might have produced something and you would have not liked it so anything can be the reason but we are not getting into it whether the end user is satisfied or not satisfied okay I think there's some network issue for that okay okay fine anybody has any other questions here okay she got okay so now this company is has made its name for getting the business owners work done at very nominal fee okay see for example if you're hiring an agency to develop a logo they might charge you 20,000, 10,000, or maybe let's take it as some other services see the biggest problem is not just about the service fee mostly they engage on a monthly basis and sometimes there will be a minimum period agreement tenure 6 months agreement so if you are signing up for SEO services they would get you signed for 6 months okay and they don't have that much of work and definitely there is certain kind of conflict created in continuing forward correct see that's when people look for freelancers where they just get that piece of work done and for that small piece of work they pay very well as well okay so you should see them okay let me log in using my profile my credentials okay before we speak about all these online things offline you can do couple of things like your WhatsApp status speak to people neighbors let your friends network everybody know about you that you are into the services and in fact you can start approaching the businesses you can find email IDs phone numbers okay and you can call them and you can pitch your services see now we have a telecalling team right so these telecalling team are getting details of different businesses who all doesn't have the websites they are calling them they are telling them your competitor has a website and they are doing very good your competitor has business profile and they are very good, doing very good So the moment you speak about the competitors, they are showing certain interest, some amount of interest, and they are telling they are showing interest, and they are asking how much do you charge for a website development, and they take it forward, and they take it forward. See, a business owner will not mind spending 5,000 to 10,000 in his for per year, or maybe for lifetime sometimes. Correct? And for you, building these kinds of websites for small businesses, a restaurant, a saloon, a beauty parlor, a small travel agency, all these companies doesn't need larger websites. They doesn't need the web applications with hundreds of features. They just need a namesake website with one page, two pages, or five pages. And now we have learned how to build these kinds of websites using artificial intelligence. Correct? We build website in just 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Correct? So that example, we have seen those websites yesterday, right? Yeah, this is one example. We just built it in 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, this complete website, including the content, contact details, everything. 10-15 minutes. And now 10-15 minutes can fetch you 5,000 rupees to 10,000 rupees. Correct? And now you understand developing the website is a skill. You have mastered the skill now. The main important thing is attracting the customers, attracting the prospects, connecting with the people who are interested in these services, or educating people about your services, and signing the projects is super important, right? So now coming back, if you look at this, just let me show you. So as I have created a profile as a business owner, I have created a profile as a business owner which all got expired, and it's saying post a job. Now, if I am posting, I am looking for a website developer or an SEO expert, you will see hundreds of people approaching me. And definitely, I have to sign up with someone, correct? So now, without effort, you cannot really see business coming for you, correct? Correct. So now, if I am posting it, definitely it might 50 people or 100 people might approach. So whomsoever are quite convincing, whomsoever's commercials are good, whomsoever has very good portfolio, definitely I will go and give the services to them. Correct. So now look at this. Let's post a job.
Yeah, message you how
Yes, yes, yes. See, look at this. I can message them, and they can also message me. Let me come back. Yeah, look at this. Okay. So yeah, I am interested in your project. This is 2022. So they only have seen the work, and they have initiated the chat. Hey, I am interested in your project. Please send me a message so that we can discuss more. Hi, how much do you charge for every 1,000 words? Note this is a long-term work, regular and good volumes requirements. So now I charge $20 per 1,000 words usually. But if you are looking to provide me with bulk quality, quantity, that's not quality, or quality of work of continuous work, the rate could descend according to it, even to a pretty low rate, right? See now, this is selling. First thing is connecting people is super important. That is marketing. So by being available here, he took an opportunity of connecting with me, and after connecting, he is trying to sell. You should possess the selling skills as well. If you have to put your real skills into work, if you have to make money out of your WordPress skills or SEO skills or social media skills or any other kinds of skill that you have learned, even the photography skill, you all should know both marketing and sales. Otherwise, you won't be able to sell your services. If not, you have to hire someone who can do marketing and sales for you. Correct? So if you have learned digital marketing, doing marketing for yourself is super easy. And however, in this course, we are also going to cover the sales part. How to sell a product or service effectively on the go. We are going to discuss them in detail. Correct? Are you all getting it? How you can fetch a job, right? And if you go browse, there's so many people posting various kinds of jobs. You can register as a freelancer, and you will get to see a lot of posts, lot of jobs published by people, and you can start bidding on those projects. E-commerce website design, Laravel and PHP, 12,500 to 37,500. Okay, so there are still 7 bids for this. This is actually quite low for a Laravel and PHP project. See, the thing is, this person who has posted this job knows these freelancers must have already developed the e-commerce website. They'll just clone it and give it to them. You all understood? Let's say you have already built a beautiful website for yourself, spending a year or at some company. So what these people do now? They just clone it. 10 minutes work, 1 hour work, or 2 hours work, or 1 day work. They just clone. They give it to them, and they will charge 35,000 rupees. It's all already done. They are not doing anything for them from scratch. Static HTML or CSS website from a low res mockup image, 10 bits, 26. I have a, so probably see this will be hourly basis and one time as well. Informic, Informatica BDM developer 7 plus years Dubai, 1,50,000 INR, 2 bits. Okay, let us. You can filter jobs based on certain things like logo design. Let's assume you are a graphic designer. Minimalist karaoke logo design, $250 to $750, right? 20,000 to 62,000 for just making one logo. I am looking for a talented and creative graphic designer to create a minimalistic logo for my business. I have a specific preference for a design that evokes simplicity and elegance. Here's what I am looking for. The color scheme should. So he has given his requirements. And do you think logo designing is that difficult? It's not. People are doing it by themselves using Canva. But here, when you have to do these kinds of logos, your tools will be different, not Canva. Okay. So you will use Illustrator, Photoshop, yeah, couple of them, a lot of them, all the graphic design tools. But it's still a big deal, very good deal, correct? Even if you are spending 5 days in doing this, and even if you are closing it at 30,000 rupees, is it not a good deal? Very good deal, right? Create brochures and flyers for irrigation company at just 1,500, and most of the time the content will be provided by them. A graphic designer will arrange the things here and there just like that in a day, and he makes 1,500 in a day, correct? Dynamic dash cam brand graphic design, 12 euros per hour, that is 1,200 per hour, 1,078 INR per hour. Okay, so if you are spending 10 hours a day, that's going to be 5,000 rupees. And if you are closing the deal at 12 euros, if you are spending 10 hours a day, that's going to be 10,000 rupees. So just that your client has to like your work. Okay, so let's go through this. So I don't know any of these skills: Photoshop, Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, graphic designing skills. So I'll be able to bid on it only once I select these skills and go forward. Okay. See, there will be interactions or communications, chats. People will respond. See, there are two types of communication here. People will respond to this thread. So when you bid on it, people would respond to you here. There is something called as inbox thing, which shows up under the notifications, or they might chat to you, even the chat, like this. Okay. So if you are a good salesperson, if you could sell it, your job is easy. Okay. Did you all get it? So now we have to understand one more few basic things of selling. Okay, selling is not just about what you communicate and how you pitch it to them. Selling could be as simple as I have delivered 1,200 projects so far. This is going to sell you, correct? I have 10 plus years of experience into it. This is going to sell you. You are not speaking to them, but on your profile you have updated these things, and it's going to sell you. I have been rated 5 out of 5 for the service quality, timely delivery, and the commercials. And this is what is going to sell you, correct? Selling is not always about you go speak to them continuously and try to close the deal. Selling is as simple as this as well. And of course, if there is an opportunity to speak, or if you have to speak, if you are in a situation to see, usually these people will not call you. There won't be any phone calls, phone interactions. Freelance or Elance or Truelance, all these portals, none of this portal will allow you to do any of these things. So in fact, you will get paid through this platform only. So getting you paid, if you are delivering a work, getting you paid is a responsibility of this freelance platform only. If your work is done, you don't have to worry about, okay, after delivering the work, people are not going to pay. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, just that, so there is a intermediate thing there. They will have their own wallet. It comes to that wallet, and once the work is done and client accepts it, automatically the money control will be with this platform. Once the work is completed as per the process in the system, the money will come from the middle place to your pocket. Correct? You don't have to worry about it. And based on this project completion, based on the number of works done, your portfolio will show the badges accordingly, that you are best performer on freelancer. You are doing a lot of jobs on freelancer. So if you register as a freelancer, you will get to see all of them. If you register as a business owner, you will get to see more, lot more than that about the people. And if you register as a freelancer, you will get to see a lot of job posts for your expertise, right? So since you are practicing, you can just bid it. I can do it at just 4,000 rupees a WordPress website. Nothing wrong in it. You will be able to do it. And even if you are doing 10 such websites, it's 40,000 rupees. Correct? See, as a learner, that's a good thing to get started. You cannot expect. See, we as a company, we take up the projects, 5 lakh worth, 10 lakh worth projects as well. We are building a lot of non-stack applications, and we are charging 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, and different kinds of amounts based on their custom requirements, right? And we have a different wing where we do these kinds of works as well. That's sitting at different places, not just in Bangalore, different offices. We do all of these kinds of small works as well, 10,000, 20,000 websites as well. And I haven't mixed it up here in this thing. Okay, okay, that's side. You all understood, right? But you all have to get started creating a profile. If you are keen to take up the freelancing opportunities, free. It's all free. You don't have to pay anything to this platform. Just that there is another option. If you want they to highlight your profile, there are some options. You can pay a minimal amount. They'll start highlighting your profile or portfolio to the target audience. So people bid from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. See, the currencies are very small, right, compared to USD or the pounds or even Singapore dollars or reals, right? So people from countries, see, even this people, business owners, whomsoever are looking for the work to be done, they give the work to India, Bangladesh, Pakistan as well. Why? For them it's quite cheaper, and for these countries it's quite a good money, right? See, they don't mind paying $2,000 to $5,000 for some small work. See, that's the reason these platforms are very popular, and a lot of people are making very good money out of it. Just that they have to be into this, they have to just get well into this process system, and eventually they'll be making very good money out of it. Understood? Okay. So this way you can register profiles in multiple places. There are multiple websites. So let me list it down here, and let me also list it down the do's and don'ts on the freelance portals. Create a LinkedIn profile. Okay. Build personal profile. Okay. Build a. Next thing is,
How to get the Google business profile?
so to get the Google business profile, you can go to your mobile phone and add a missing place option. When you go to the settings over there menu, you can add a missing, click on add a missing place, and you can add your business, your name, whatsoever it is, when you are sitting at that particular place. If not, you have to visit business.google.com, something like this. Business.google.com is the platform that allows you to list your business on Google. Okay, so look at this. Using this profile, we must have listed few tens of businesses. You see all of them. There are a lot more. Still, there are grouped, ungrouped, right? So there are a lot more. You can list your businesses on Google, and you will start. I'll show you how you benefit out of this, how you get business out of this. I'll show you an example for a company which did not had any kind of listing, and how they eventually started getting lots of business from that listing. Okay.
Is it sorry to cut you here? So, is it possible to create so many Google My Business profiles targeted with the target location, like for Bangalore one, Delhi one, like that?
Yes, yes. See, if you are genuine with your locations, if you have a real physical location, a business can create as many profiles as they want. So just that, so when they have to verify you at that location, your existence, you should be there in that location. You, in the sense, your proof, you should be in a position to submit that you exist in that place. You cannot simply list your business wherever you want. Of course, that has happened in the past, and people used to make a lots of business. I know a company in Hyderabad. So this person has understood the importance of Google Business Profile, and he drives business only from Google Business Profile, which is less expensive and he gets lot of genuine leads. So this person has listed 20 different places in Hyderabad, and he gets business from 20 different places. So for example, we are located in HSR layout. If somebody from HSR, in and around HSR, are searching for Digital Marketing Training Institute, our business listing will be shown to them. Now there is another. There are n number of places. See, Bangalore is massive, large. If I could get 20 listings across Bangalore, I'll be getting leads from 20 different places. My Google business listing shows in that location as well. In 20 different locations or 30 different locations. Okay. Yeah.
So, is it
So
good to have only one where I am located or where I am situated?
no, no, no. See, first thing, it's good to have multiple locations. Now, second problem or second question is the concern is you cannot simply have multiple listings. See, by having multiple listings, you will get very good business. I'll take a different scenario or example. Let's say you have a restaurant. Okay. So you have a restaurant in area one, and every day you are making 1 lakh from this restaurant. Are you all following me?
Yes.
Right? So now, since you are making 1 lakh from this restaurant in this area, you also have researched and found similar such area in another part of the city, and you plan to open two more restaurants in two different areas, and those two restaurants also will start contributing for 1 lakh, correct? If they are all of the same kind. Now,
Mm-hmm.
from one restaurant, you were making 1 lakh, and out of this 1 lakh, your total expenses were 50,000, and 50,000 is the profit per day for you, correct? Now, since you have opened two more restaurants, two more 50,000, that is 1.5 lakh profit for you every day, correct? Correct. Same way, your Google business profiles would benefit you that way. Now, the problem is from first restaurant, you have got 1 lakh. Now, second and third restaurant, something went wrong over there. The chef is not good. You have got a bad reputation, bad name. And are you really making 1 lakh out of these two restaurants now? You are making only 30,000 rupees, and you are 10,000 loss from each restaurant. So when it comes to Google business listing, if it is a genuine place, even if it is not genuine place, that would contribute and get a business for you, right? The problem is when Google identifies that you are simply listing a dummy location as your location, there are chances that Google removes or blocks or marks it as unverified and doesn't show it up on the Google. Okay, you are not going to lose anything. Okay, there are chances that that particular listing will be removed from Google, or in some cases your main listing, the genuine listing, the genuine place also would get blocked or get impacted, because it finds all the activities that you are doing are suspicious. Somewhere something we will do wrong. It's something like a criminal will do some crime, and somewhere he will give the, there will be some loophole, correct? Same way, when you are doing these kinds of activities, you have to be very careful. You should not be doing it from the computers. You should not be doing it from the same internet. See, if you have a genuine location, there's no problem. And there are certain other criteria: same internet, same computer, same IP addresses, and same, using the same user or the same login. And if you are doing all such things, so they'll be able to find it out, all the suspicious activity, and they will eventually remove you. Okay, but having it is super beneficial. Did you all get that? I hope I have answered your question, Malik.
Yeah, GMB is meant for local businesses,
Correct.
right? That's what you are saying, trying to tell, like for hotels and which are just locally situated and located so that people will find it
Yes,
easy.
yes, yes. See,
And
for a training institute or service agency as well. See, we have two things. One is this is our web designing development, app development, software development company, and we have one for trainings as well. Okay, we have one
Mhm.
for trainings as well. See, all this are not ours. We have the clients, right? So all this are clients.
Mm. Because
Okay,
in GMB, there is three options are there: online retail and local store and service businesses.
correct,
It
correct,
shows
correct.
that your business makes visits to customer. So that means it's a mall, it's a shop, which where people
Yes, yes.
can get
See,
into
which
the shop.
option you pick is not a big deal. See, those options should just provide additional information to Google, and Google would try to showcase your profile on basis of that, or it just holds that information and adds value accordingly. That's all. Listing and being available on Google is super important. And if you have a physical store, you will communicate you are a physical store. If you're just into services, you will communicate just I'm into services. It's not about having physical store. You will tell that I am into businesses and I am located in it. I go to their places and do the services. That's what you communicate. Or I'll do online things, something like that. Okay. So now coming back to our previous discussion. So the another point is register for a profile on platforms like Elance, Freelance, Truelance, Upwork, etc. Make sure that you market, you sell it effectively on these platforms in order to see the success. So what is this sell it effectively? So I told you, just creating a profile, putting a photo is not enough. See, adding a photo is also part of selling. Having a very detail oriented description for your profile is a part of selling. Telling that you have these many years of experience and you have done an amazing work in website designing or website development or as a digital marketer, right? That all it's going to sell you, correct? What else can you do apart from this? We have discussed that you can have your personal profile on social media platforms, a personal website, small website. It doesn't cost you much, and moreover, those kinds of small websites would rank you very easily, quickly on the Google. Like creating a website on Wix, creating a website on Wordpress, .wordpress.com, a subdomain. So you have to make sure that your servers are highly effective. So if you are having your own hosting, a very poor hosting, shared RAM or the shared hosting, your websites may not load quickly. The performance will be very poor. And you, despite having a website, it might not show up on the Google. And that being the reason, you will see LinkedIn profiles ranking super good. Freelance profiles will rank very good as compared to the top individual profile. Though people are searching using your name, still your website might not show. Instead, a LinkedIn profile might show. That's because of your website hosting is bad, your website optimization is poor. Okay. Okay, so I want all of you to explore on this freelance part and come back to me with as many questions as possible. And I would love to see you fetching some job from there. No worries, even if you're getting some job from there, I'm going to help you, okay, to complete that task. Okay, so don't bid on something, I'll build a rocket again. The skill that which you have learned in this training program so far in the last 1 week. Correct. So that is WordPress website development. Bid on such projects and try it out. That's a very good practice as well. You have to be a very good salesperson as well. You have to be a very good marketer as well. Otherwise, you are not going to succeed in your life. A small kid, if they have to bunk the school, they will sell their stomachache, headache in the morning. Correct? If they have to achieve what they want, they are becoming the best salespeople, best marketing people. How are they doing marketing? They'll not speak anything. They'll start being dull, they'll start acting everything, and then eventually they will sell their stomachache, headache, and after school time is done, hyperactive again. Everything is gone, right? So a small kid, a small baby sells effectively, and we people grown up and we are seeing the internet, we are seeing so many things around us. We should be able to sell effectively. Okay. So now, okay. So if you know the skill, you will bid it on the freelance. You will become a freelancer, and you will start providing the services. You will bid on the project pertaining to a country of your choice, region of your choice, website of your choice, category of your choice, and you will start providing the services. And trust me, it's not going to be as easy as we discussed. Fetching a project, they would shortlist you. See, I will do engineering, I'll do BCom, I'll do BCA, I'll do some degree, and I'll see. As a kid, you must have told, I'll become engineer, I'll become doctor, I'll become lawyer. And did you really become? And was there any such difficulty stopping you to become that? I don't think so. It's all about we dream, but we don't chase those dreams, right? Same way, there is no difficulty. Millions of people are making millions of money every year. It's not working out for you, but you have to understand why it's not working out for you and what should you be doing in order to work it out. See, if your first few projects, if you're doing it at very less price, you're not highly profitable, but still do it first few projects, and that gives you a badge that you're already working on freelance website, you are doing projects, and that pushes your profile further to people, and you will have a portfolio. I have done 3 projects in the past, 10 projects in the past, and client is extremely happy. You will have all those ratings, everything. On basis of that, you get more work. Okay. So now let's assume you are incapable of doing this freelance things online. Okay. What you should be doing, you will be very much comfortable in your local languages, speaking to people around you, not online, offline. Go do it. We have salespeople who roam the city. They get to whichever businesses they find out they don't have websites, they don't have Google business profile. They directly take a photo of that business hoarding or board, whatsoever it is, and they will send this to our telecalling team. Our telecalling team speaks to them, explains to them, you don't have the website, we'll do a website for you, and they'll take the appointments. And after this guy who has sent the photo, he only will go and clear all the doubts. He will take the payment and come. He is not going to freelance now. He is creating an opportunity for himself. He is educating people who has businesses but they don't have website, who has businesses are restaurants, and having a Google business profile is super important. Showing up on the Google Maps is very important, and lot of saloons, restaurants, lot of places doesn't realize that, they don't even know. And now when you educate them, they don't mind paying you 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. And if you are fetching 10 such and charging 10,000 from each, that's 1 lakh rupee. And you would have spent only 2 hours every day in that, by finding such people around, businesses around you. I know a person who was getting close to 2 lakh salary every month. He went to a saloon, a new saloon, a very new saloon that was opened. He found that the saloon did not have a Google Maps listing. He told boss, you don't have Google Maps listing, I'll do it for you and give me 5,000. In the spot, he gave 5,000 rupees and he just listed the business and came home. So if you know the skill, there are multiple ways, but you shouldn't be hesitant or you shouldn't be hiding your skill. You have to present yourself. There are so many internet profiles to present yourself. Correct? And despite me knowing those skills, I would have definitely not done that in the saloon or beauty parlor or maybe some other place wherever I have gone. If I have found they don't have business listing, right? See, well, I feel it in a different. I take it in a different way, but that is wrong. You're not doing any crime. You're not doing anything wrong. You know a skill. You sell your skill and you make money out of it, online or offline, whatsoever it is. Okay. Now coming back to other ways. Okay, you understood now. If you want to get a freelance opportunities, you can do certain things, and when you start working on those things, eventually you might come to me and tell me, boss, there are so many other ways of selling my services. Just guys, give me 1 second. Hello, Kanta Digital. Hello. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, we do. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you. May I know quickly know about your education background and are you a working professional or a student? Okay. Where are you calling from? Okay, okay. Where are you calling from? Bangalore. Okay. Are you looking for offline classes or online classes? Okay, okay. Mostly online. Okay, sure. May I know your name, please? Shashank. Shashank, shall I call you back in some time, Shashank? I'm in a meeting. I'll give you a call back. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Manjula. Manjula. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm Manjula. Yeah, I'll call you back. Shashank. Give me some time. Yeah. Okay. So that is one thing. Next thing, yeah. So I'll give you one example. Uh, so how many of you know this website called Tutorials Point? You know, heard of it? How many of you here have heard of it? I'll tell you the story of this person. Okay. So he is from Hyderabad. Okay. So this person was once upon a time back to 2005 or 6 or 7. Like all of you, how you are coming here for a digital marketing training class, he was going for learning the HTML websites, learning building the websites. Okay, and you know what this guy did? So every day he used to come back home, practice, and he started putting the content on the website. He created a website, tutorialspoint.com, and he started writing all his experiences here, the coding, how to write a paragraph, how to write CSS, how to write JavaScript, how to build a front page. He started giving explanation or instructions on building the websites. Guys, are you all following it? This is all going to be quite interesting. Okay, you're all following it, right? Okay. So now what happened is, so in course of time, his website started getting lots of traffic. See, internet did not have much content back to a decade or 2 decades. There was scarcity of information or content. Google was keenly looking for people to share their knowledge. Google had to show something on Google, right? And there were limited number of websites or people speaking about their knowledge on the internet. And these websites are all started getting lots of traffic to their websites. They all started seeing hundreds of people visiting their websites, right? And now Google, to encourage these people, Google introduced a program called Google AdSense in 2006 or 2007, I guess. Are you all following me? Google introduced a program for the website owners called as AdSense. Google AdSense. What is this program about? This program tells whomsoever registers for AdSense are giving permissions to Google to show ads on their websites as well. Okay, so let me take you to some category. Hello, Dhanush. I'm in the meeting. Shall I call you back, Dhanush? Yeah, you see here, this is an ad. Tutorials point get highly paid Java. So not this one. Look at this. This is an ad. So now when you register for AdSense, you are giving permission to Google, or you are telling to Google, boss, you can show any ads that you want of your choice on my website. See, look at this. All these are ads. Now, not only this guy, whomsoever got to know about this program called Google AdSense, they all have registered for Google AdSense, and people started making suddenly 2 lakhs a month, 10 lakhs a month, 5 lakhs a month. How are they making? So now Google is showing ads. You see the ads, Amazon, AWS. So now if I am by any chance clicking on this, Google is going to charge this company. How much it's charging? Let's assume 2 rupees. Out of this 2 rupees, Google is going to give 1 rupee 80 paisa or 1 rupee 50 paisa to tutorials point, and another 20 paisa to 50 paisa it keeps that as a commission for himself. You all understood? When you, as a website owner, if you are registering for Google AdSense, you are telling to Google, Google, you can show ads of various other companies on my portal and charge them. Okay, I'll give you your commission, you give me the whatever you're going to charge. Out of it, I'm going to give you 10%, 20%, and rest of it you give it to me. And you know, in 2015 or 16, when I last spoke to this guy was making nearly 1 crore every month like this. He was working in a small job in some other company for a salary. Let's say 20,000, 50,000 salary or 1 lakh salary. And parallelly, silently, this particular website or business was getting him around 1 crore every month. He is some Hyderabadi Muslim. Okay. He just started this website to practice his learning, and it started seeing lots of traction. Lots of people started coming to his website, and he registered for AdSense, and he started getting lakhs of money every month. And let's assume in back to a decade or 2 decades back, he must have got 2 lakh rupees through Google AdSense. What did he do? He kept 1 lakh with him, and another 1 lakh he invested on developing more and more information for his website. And that way, he has grown his website to millions of visitors every week. More visitors to the website, more money to you. You understood? Is it not amazing to see a money? Not only this guy. I'll give you one more example. There is a website called Archana's Kitchen. So Archana's Kitchen. Okay. So this woman, back to a decade again, back to a decade and a half. Okay. So she was sitting idle at home. She was bored. She was damn bored at home. What did she do? You know, she registered a website for free, like Archana's Kitchen dot wordpress.com, something like this. Domain is for free since it is WordPress, right? And hosting is for free. And she started writing over there regularly about the recipes that she cooks, she loves, she likes, all that recipes. And eventually, in course of time, her website started seeing a lots of visitors coming. Okay, and then eventually she converted that website to archanaskitchen.com. She registered for AdSense, and she makes lakhs of money. She used to make lakhs of rupees. Now, now she has very good traction. Archana's Kitchen is a popular website. A lot of people know. She registered for AdSense. One thing. Second thing, since her website is popular and no lakhs of people come to her website every month, what did she do? She launched her own product. Look at it. She has launched her own set of products. Shop.archanaskitchen.com. Look at this. Sugar-free cake mix. Was bored at home. She would have suffered like in hell to sell all this. She could have found it very hard to sell all of them. Now, what did she do? Silently, she started building her empire, and at one point of time, she launched her products, and she's getting sales out of this. She's making money out of the ads as well. See, ads are not shown on the shop. Ads are shown only wherever there is a content. Right? This is another way that she makes money. And these people, not only that, they now, so when they have their own website or the blog, they make money out of Google AdSense, They make money out of selling their own products. They make money out of affiliate marketing. So now look at this. She's sending people to Amazon website. Now she has written equipment used and she has given link to Amazon website. And now let's assume I'm a woman interested in this product or cooking or whatsoever. I like this product. And what I do now, I'll just click on add to cart and I'll purchase this. Now, if I am purchasing this product, Amazon knows that I am purchasing it purely because of Archana's effort. Archana has dropped the link. Amazon has a platform called affiliate, so anybody can register here. Anybody can register here, and Amazon will give the links to you. We are going to discuss this in detail. We have a very detailed discussion on affiliate marketing, and you can add those links on your website. And when somebody clicks and purchases, Amazon is going to kitchenware. This is kitchenware. Amazon, let's assume Amazon is paying 5% commission. 5% of 1500 is somewhere around 60-70 rupees. Sorry, 10 150, right? 75 rupees, 5% would be correct. Somewhere around 70 to 80 rupees she will make out of this. Now in a day, if 100 people are purchasing this, 80 into 100 is 800 rupees. Now think of, she's selling a small product. Now think of if she has put, I store my vegetables in so and so refrigerator. If you are looking for this refrigerator, you click on it. And if somebody buys a refrigerator worth of 40,000 rupees, and if Amazon is giving 5% of 40,000, that is going to be 2,000. If 20 people purchase like that, in a day you will make 20,000. You go to Google and search top 10 refrigerators, top 10 washing machines, top 10 something televisions. You will not see Amazon or Flipkart ranking. You will see all people like this who are into affiliate marketing. They compile the list of top 10 refrigerators or washing machines or TVs, and they put the links, they drop the links of Amazon or Flipkart. If somebody clicks on it and goes and buys on Amazon, Amazon understands they got the sale or purchase through the effort of that person, and every product has commission. Electronics has 2 to 5% commission, and Amazon's games and Amazon's Kindle something has 20% commissions. People make lakhs through affiliate marketing. This is another source of income. But this is not going to happen in one day. For this, how much time did Archana spend? Archana must have spent several months. And since it started, this was early start back to a decade and 1.5 decade back, it was quite easy for her to rank on Google as well. She would have seen success in just 1 year. Now for you, it might take 3 years or 2 years. Since the competition has grown, the internet has content in abundance, and you will also take some time to learn how all this works. Correct? Correct? Not only that, while we were working for Big Basket client, we used to approach her, Archana, please speak about a product or service and link back to our website like how you have linked to Amazon for backlinks. We're going to understand what are these backlinks and we will pay you 2000 rupees.
This is backlink.
That's not backlink. I'll explain you what a backlink is. See, now she got revenue from Google AdSense, she got revenue from affiliate marketing, and she was also getting revenue from companies like ours who were asking her to speak about us positively and get paid. Our clients basically. Big Basket was selling grocery, and these kinds of websites will be super good for companies like Big Basket. Correct? So now companies, digital marketing companies or digital marketers must have paid several thousands or lakhs to her every month. Affiliate marketing would have brought several thousands or lakhs of revenue to her, and AdSense must have also brought several thousands and lakhs of revenue for her. See, until then, what did she do? Now, in this generation, to perceive MBA, people are spending anywhere between 6 lakhs to 12 lakhs. Correct? If someone can invest 6 lakhs to 12 lakhs in a website like this and put their effort for the next 3 years, they'll be making several lakhs a month sitting at home. And despite you doing an MBA spending so many lakhs, and you have no clue will you be successful or not, will you be making money so easily or not. You have to again go and work with someone, and you are not sure if they are really going to value your work or how you would feel, or will you be enjoying that work or not. There's so many other issues again. Correct? Correct? So there are many other methods, not only this. You can sell backlinks and you can make money. You can get into affiliate marketing. You can register for AdSense, right? And you can start selling your own products as well. Okay, and if you know the skills, if you are building a website, managing and doing all of this for yourself after learning SEO, you will have these kinds of revenues coming for you. Correct? Yeah, I think we are done with this. Just that we have to uh, see. We will be anyway seeing that in the coming classes. How do we uh, register for AdSense and open an AdSense account and a couple of other things. Okay. Did you all find it interesting?
Yes. Maybe for me, very interesting.
Okay. So now it's not just Archana. There are so many people like that who were writing about their passion, recipes, or something else about a lot of women during their maternity. They wrote about their maternity experiences and they started seeing a lot of traction. And eventually they turned it to be as a business. Their free time has become a boon for them. People who all have done this, see, they did not force themselves to do all of this. It all have come out naturally, just like that. And now, after seeing these people, companies start. Now people started registering companies and doing it in the name of companies. These women were the entrepreneurs who thought a very good business model. Okay. Okay. Anyways, we'll continue from tomorrow. Yeah. So this particular class, I'll not take again. I'm going to share the class recording to other batch, evening batch.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, they'll have to just pay attention and go through it. That's all. Okay. Shall we wind it up for today and connect back tomorrow?
thank you.
Yeah. Welcome everybody. Bye.